We implemented what seemed to be a small thing at the time, about 15 years ago, natural cattle handling. Some call it low stress cattle handling. It's just a way that we handle different cattle in different spots in their most natural manner. And it's allowed us to do a lot of different things that I didn't really even see coming. We mainly used it to try to reduce stress on them, reduce stress on us whenever we were needing to work them, remove them, rotate them through grazing paddocks and things like that. But out of that came the opportunity to increase our labor efficiency. We used less people to move more cattle. It gave us more opportunities to use some management-intensive grazing and to do some things like synchronization protocols, the new 7-Eleven sync that requires an extra time through the chute. Things like that are a pretty easy decision because the cattle handle so much more gracefully and so much easier with these natural methods. We're able to do things like foot and leg scoring out in the pasture in some bigger areas that before we probably wouldn't have had that opportunity to do, or at least not do as easily as what we have now. So it's opened up some opportunities for our family, use our children to help work cattle when it probably wouldn't have been as safe in the old ways that we use. And frankly, facility design, pen design, it's much simpler to use existing facilities, not have to worry about crowding alleys and tubs and curved alleyways and things like we used to consider when we were building new facilities. So it was a small thing at the time, didn't cost a lot of money, in fact saved quite a bit, but it's made working cattle and handling cattle a whole lot easier and more fun, and enabled us to do some things from a phenotypic evaluation and data capture and use the technology that we would have never thought possible.
One of the things, we started out without any money or resources or anything, and I don't know if it'd be a small thing, but one thing that made a big difference in our operation was the use of embryo transfer. A long time ago, we came up with the concept of putting embryos in commercial cows. That allowed us to grow numbers in a few years instead of many years. And we also use a lot of sex semen producing bulls. And those two concepts have really helped us grow a lot from not having to have lots of land or upkeep to start with.
The proving of herd size, probably as much as anything. We utilize a lot of our own bulls back in the program. We still use a few outside AI bulls, of course, as well, and we buy a few walking bulls. But we would turn out several natural service bulls.